It was a trial that captivated the country. The Menendez brothers murder trial was the first trial of its kind to be televised. And this year it gained new life when Law and Order went from stories ripped from the headlines to true crime. One of the jurors on that case now lives in New Mexico, and she followed along with us, letting us know just how accurate the series was.
I deem this show to be about 95% accurate.
Overall, Hazel Thornton is pretty happy with Law and Order true crime, The Menendez Murders. Thornton spent 7 months in a Los Angeles courthouse serving as juror number 9.
The main feeling I have about the show is that it's been a gift to people like me who have been in the minority for decades about what the verdict should have been and what the penalty should have been. And so it's been like therapy for me to have other people agreeing with me.
The trial ended in a hung jury. The 6 men on the jury voted for first-degree murder. The 6 women voted for involuntary manslaughter. Hazel says following the case, things got distorted, and she and the other women on the jury were mocked by people who didn't know the true story. Thornton and the other jurors were ordered to stay silent about the case. So she kept a journal during the trial as a way to process the horrific testimony she heard in the courtroom. Years later, she turned that journal into a book.
It should have been manslaughter in the first place, and why, which is what I describe in great detail in my book, Hung Jury, The Diary of a Menendez Juror.
She's also shared her story on the jury with us and Keith Morrison on tonight's episode of Dateline.
So I think that if it were tried today, the outcome would be much different, and that people are much more aware of domestic violence issues.
Thornton moved to Albuquerque in 2005. She now runs Organized for Life, a service company that helps people clear clutter from their homes, offices, and lives. She still keeps tabs on what is going on with the Menendez brothers' case and says when and if their family wishes to start a letter-writing campaign to get the brothers released, she will join in.
Say that 28 years is plenty for them to have been in prison, and what I know of their current lives in jail and how much they've contributed to their communities